Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to speckled bird Israelites that are scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth that look like the heathen nations. To y'all, I say shalom. And I also want to give a shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be listening and learning to these videos. And shalom to all you brothers out there laboring, out there in the highways and byways, doing the work of the Lord in these latter days, trying to wake up the elect, and that's magnifying the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, which are the names of who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus. I want to mention that this video is for the Israelites, and the Israelites are who you call today so-called black people, so-called Hispanic people, so-called Native American people, so-called Cubans, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Dominicans, so-called Haitians, so-called Jamaicans. Those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be. But I'm coming back at y'all with this video today. And I'm going to basically speak on these women, man, in this video that I seen. I think I seen this yesterday, I believe. And no, it might have been today. But either way, as y'all can see what it says, it says, sister admits the brothers were right all along. And I'm not going to play the video, because of copyright purposes and all that stuff, because on one of my last videos, they put a copyright strike on me. That's the first time I've ever gotten that. And I'm just like, man, Esau hurt. Esau hurt, man. Man, but these y'all women, man, y'all about to be in dire straits soon, man. Y'all women need to repent, man. But this is gonna be on y'all women, man. This video is gonna be about, man. But she mainly talked about admit that basically, that women do need a man, that men are stronger than women aren't stronger than a man. Men are supposed to be protectors, providers. Women aren't supposed to be that. She basically accepts that role, of what a woman's supposed to be. That's what she was basically talking about in that video. I advise brothers to go check it out. Actually, a brother shared it. That's how I got onto that video, because a brother shared it. I forgot what brother it was, but he shared that video, and I'm thinking in my head, y'all women through, man, because most of y'all women, y'all tainted. Y'all tainted. And y'all really not gonna humble down. Even when that time comes, you're just gonna get judgment. And a lot of us, we're gonna have that cold shoulder, so to speak. We ain't gonna show no mercy on you, man, because the scriptures say, remember the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. But most of our people, man, they're not remembering the Creator in the days of the youth while they have time, while they're young. They're not doing it. But I'm gonna get this in the book of Jeremiah real quick, because it is prophecy that women will compass a man. It is prophecy, it's biblical, but in the beginning it was not so. And I'm gonna bring that out in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, and what is this, verse 22? It says, how long will thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter, right, you Israelite women? It says, for the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, right? It says, a woman shall compass a man. When you compass something, that means you go above it, right? You're ahead, and women, especially you so-called Jake women, man, y'all can get a lot more opportunities than, Israelite men, Salakia. Y'all can get a lot more opportunities. Y'all can get benefits from Esau's system. While the Jake man is, he's put down. He's spit upon. So y'all women do have a lot more leverage, even in the workplace. A woman, a lot of times, I've seen it personally. Women can get they can get hired on faster than the Israelite man, which doesn't make any sense. But that's just how this, Esau's world is, man, And women can get promoted, faster than the man, because she looked good, and, things be going down, man, in the workplace, man. A lot of these women, they be saying that they have work husbands, man. That's not what this video is about, but that's what these women be doing, man. I've witnessed it, I've seen it, I've been around it, I've experienced it, and it's all wicked, it's evil. You women ain't supposed to be like that. I got a work husband. You ain't supposed to be like that, man. Or, like I said, this video is about this video that I had showed y'all, where the woman was basically admitting that, that brothers was right, that y'all do need men. You do need somebody to protect you, somebody to provide for you, somebody to, help you, lead you, guide you, direct you, train up the children. You do need somebody like that. You women don't have it. You women do not have it. Let's go to the book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 12, man, because this is what the Lord created y'all for. All right, and we're coming back into those times. Toxic. I seen another video on that too. Toxic. What's it called? Toxic masculinity or something like that. Basically, being a man. That's coming back in a big way. But I'm gonna get this in the book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him." Right? Who is this talking about? This is talking about a woman, right? A woman, she's supposed to help her man. She's supposed to comfort her man. You ain't supposed to be trying to buck up against your man, fight him, trying to kick him out the house. You giving him hell after, especially in this captivity, man. We are under the curses. A Israelite man, Israelite woman, Israelite child. We're all under curses. We're all under, Esau's rulership. And nowadays you got to work three, 4 jobs you definitely can't. For the most part, if you're not an Israelite that's doing quite well, which I'm pretty sure you got brothers that they doing kind of well, in the truth, they teaching, they doing the Lord's will, I work a regular job, you definitely can't survive with just one job, nowadays these women, they be making what is it called, OnlyFans, a lot of them are strippers, a lot of them are doing that, Hey, that's the same thing as OnlyFans. They do virtual prostitution. That's what that is. Online selling yourself, selling your body online. And that's not good though. And I remember a couple of months back, I think it was before that Kevin Samuels dude died. Hey, he was basically putting y'all up on game. You Jakes, man. He's putting y'all up on game because I think they was trying to ban OnlyFans or something like that. Like they was basically saying that you couldn't upload, explicit content no more, freaky stuff. I'm gonna say that to keep it, G-rated. You couldn't upload the type of stuff no more. I guess that's what they was trying to do, but they didn't do it. It just, people still can do that type of stuff, on there, And he was basically talking about the economy collapsing and everything. He was putting Jacob on game, but now he's not a prophet or anything like that because the Lord took him out, man. He was of this world, But anyways, y'all roll. I'm gonna read that again. This is Genesis chapter 2 and verse 12. I'm gonna read that again. That is y'all role. That is y'all divine duty. Not chapter 12. Not verse 12. Verse 18. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him." Now you might have some people twist that and be like, "See, the man needs a woman." That's not men for certain purposes. I'm gonna say that, but we don't depend on a woman, but we do need them. You know what I'm saying, to help bring forth life. Even though that man already has the life, he just needs the help to bring forth that life. That's all a woman's for. And let's get this in the book of Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, "Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children." Right? All women, when they're delivering a child, when that baby's about to come out, what are they doing? They have contractions, birth pains, and the scriptures compare our deliverance to that. Like, you got the plagues happening on the earth. That's how, the birth pains are. It's getting closer and closer until, we're being delivered, so to speak. But back to the main topic. Women, when they bring forth children, they crying, they go through all types of pain. You know, that's a part of their judgment, man. It says, and thy desire should be to thy husband, and he should rule over thee. You see, so that's how it's supposed to be. You know, and I ain't gonna play the video like I said because of copyright reasons and stuff like that. Probably I'm gonna probably get if I do play it, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be to where you serve your husband. You're supposed to be, making his lunch to go to work. Rubbing his feet. I don't know. Wifely well, I do know Salakia. Wifely duties, man. Look up. If you new in this truth, you just learned it. Look up Proverbs chapter 31. The virtuous woman. Women are supposed to be, a comfort to the husband, not a pain in the in the behinds. That's not how they're supposed to be. But these women nowadays, they'll cuss you out. They'll put you out the house, man. You a grown man, and your woman put you out the house, or she making you sleep on the couch. That ain't how it's supposed to be. But who gave them that authority? Esau, Edom. Let's get this in the book of Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 16, because a lot of people, they think that this is just normal. That's just how this is. A lot of they have a mindset of a lot of our men, are just dogs. They're this and that. And they are. A lot of our men, they do just have sex with the woman. They leave them. They don't care about the child. They don't care about the woman. It is like that. But that's a part of the curses in Deuteronomy 20th chapter. And that's what our people don't know. 2/3 of our people, they don't even accept it. They'll hear it, but they don't even accept it because it wasn't given unto them. You see? And 2/3 of our people, they will be destroyed in America, which is Babylon the Great. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. Right. And the potter is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, worthy clay. It says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Right. That's how a lot of our people, they act, because they go contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, especially you women. You think that your purpose is to, nowadays they think that they're supposed to get a career, and then, then after 10, 15 years that they didn't, did a career, and they didn't sleep with all these different men, had these, one nights and all these different things, then they get married at like 40 years old. That's not how the Lord designed y'all to be, period, point blank. That's not how the Lord designed our women to be. You so-called black, so-called Hispanic, and so-called Native American women, that's not how the Lord designed y'all to be. And right now you got you got gas prices rising, you got food prices rising, you got people getting laid off. I seen the brother post look like a picture from social media, and this girl is basically saying that I guess the lights went out or something like that. Oh, that's another thing you got going on, rolling blackouts, the lights going out. But anyways, I seen the brother, post that, on the community tab section. I forgot what brother it was, but and the woman basically was like, as soon as the lights went out, whoever was in the house with her, some dude started groping her, touching her and stuff like that, and she basically couldn't stop him, I guess, that's what happened, and that's prophecy, right? A lot of you women, y'all dress skimpy, y'all dress like, hey, you basically don't be putting on no clothes. So what you think these men is gonna do out here? What do you think? They already look at you as a piece of meat. That's what they look at you as. So what you think they're gonna do when the lights go out? And in a lot of cities, you have it to where the police not even coming no more. So you women are in for a world of hell, man. These rolling blackouts and all the prices of everything going up. You're going to realize you need a man, man. You're going to realize that. Let me get this in the book of Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. Because this is what y'all need to do. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Right, all y'all women, y'all Israelite women that are at ease. Y'all thinking that y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna live the rest of y'all life being a hoe. Y'all gonna be straight up, being a hoe. It's called a harlot in the scriptures, but, y'all not gonna keep living y'all life like that. That's why the Lord's allowing these things. He's actually sanctioning these type of things, man, because the Lord got spirits created for vengeance. I'm probably gonna get to after I get this scripture. I'm gonna reread it. It says, Rise ye up, women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. And what is his speech? These scriptures. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says, verse 10, it says, many days and years shall you be troubled. Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. So what is that vintage? The vintage is all the benefits you used to get in America and Babylon, the Great, the Section 8, the government housing, the unemployment, getting paychecks for however many kids you got, child support, all these little benefits y'all used to get and the good times y'all used to have in America and Babylon the Great. It's about to end, man. Like I said, there's going to be no more police soon. It's pretty much already like that, and there's a lot of crimes that's not even being reported. Just because, you don't go outside your door and you don't see somebody stab somebody in the neck as soon as you walk outside the door, that don't mean that it's happening. Stuff is happening. It just ain't happened to you yet, Just ain't happened to you yet, And, but these times aren't, they're upon us. They're here. You see, we don't have to wait 20, 30 more years before, in my personal belief, I don't believe that we have 20 or 10 years left in America. I don't believe that. With everything going on, and according to what the elders and apostles be saying, the prophecies wasn't moving like they was 15, 20 years ago, like they are now. They wasn't moving fast like that, but they still had to endure. You see, they still are enduring. And how much more us do we have to endure now, since these things are coming to pass in our lifetime? How much more do you women need to get yourselves together? But most of y'all not gonna get yourselves together because, hey, this is what the Lord said in the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 4. It says, unto you, O men, I call, my voice is to the sons of man. You see, the Lord is dealing with the men. The Lord ain't dealing with you women, man. He ain't dealing with you women. I believe the brother Yeshaya, because I teach with the brother Yeshaya in the Louisville, Kentucky, King's Wisdom, camp. And he said he had a dream to where, the woman that he seen, was trying to get with him in that day during Jacob's trouble, and he basically turned away his shoulder. He was like, nah, that's how we gonna be, Lord willing, man. In that day. We ain't go. I'm already in that mindset. I don't know about how many other brothers are in that mindset, but I already pretty much had that mindset as I don't even want them. Yeah, you got women. They look good physically. They're not ugly, but how is your spirit? That's what the Lord looks upon. He looks upon your spirit, and a lot of y'all's spirits is not right. This is a video about you isn't like women, man. And the spirit got brothers getting on women for some reason, because we in those times, man. Because I've seen so many, videos about these women getting, raped, groped, ain't nobody doing that, ain't nobody helping them, ain't nobody saving them. That's what you get. That's what you get. You think that you so independent, Them days are over, man. It's not the America life before, as you know it. It's not coming back like the life before 2020, but like before this, whole plague hit. It's not coming back, man. All the huge gatherings, which you can still do certain things. Well, now, after they didn't let go of the, lockdown, so to speak, you can still do certain things. But I definitely don't think it's the same. The energy or the vibe in the air is not the same as it was before 2020. It's just not, and, I want to get this. Where is it at? The weaker vessel. First Peter? So like you. First Peter. I think it's 1 Peter 3:7. It says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. You see? And a lot of you women ain't gonna make it because y'all just simply the weaker vessel. Y'all weaker. That's not a bad thing. It's crazy how you have so many women that they just want to be a man. Like, you want to be in the position of a man or the seat of a man. Why? Why not? You need to just take the back seat, so to speak. Like the man job. Why would you want to do everything? Why would you want to not have somebody to protect you or to be there for you, when you cold and lonely? Hey, men get lonely, man. Grown men get lonely, That's why the scriptures say that it's not good for man to be alone, man. Not like we not living for the woman. You know what I'm saying? We don't live for women. We live for Yahweh Shemir Shot. Let me get there real quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This is the whole point of why we here on the earth. We're not here for you damn women. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right? So that's our whole purpose. Your purpose is not to get a career. It's not to serve Esau. It's not to serve the other nations. It's not to do what you want to do. That's not your purpose. You know, that's not our purpose. Our purpose is to serve Yahweh Shemir Shah. That's why we were created. That's it. You know, and you women, y'all's purpose is the same thing, but y'all's purpose is a little different from the man. You know, y'all purpose is actually lesser than the man because the Lord is dealing with the man first. You know, yes, the Lord can give women dreams. He can give them visions, but it's up to the prophet, you know, that Israelite man that the Lord chose to break down that dream or vision that she had. You know, it's not up to, you know, the woman to go out and prophesy and teach. You know, that's not what a prophetess is. A prophetess is a woman that is married to a prophet, and she has visions and dreams, and she tells that, you know, man, that husband, you know, that she has, that's a prophet, and he breaks down the vision or the dream. You know, that's not a woman who goes down and teaches the scriptures. You know, I want to get this in what is this? Women shall mourn. Shall mourn. Women shall mourn. Having no husbands. I'm gonna get there real quick in the book of Second Esdras. Second Esdras chapter 16. Was that verse 33? Salakia. I got it. It says the virgins shall mourn. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 31. It says, even so in those days there should be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword, and the earth should be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. Right, that's how the earth is gonna get. You know, eventually, you know, it's, a lot of men are gonna die. Verse 33, it says, the virgins, which are these women, shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, which are the men. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Verse 34 says, in the wars their bridegrooms shall be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. That's what's coming. You know? And, you know, a lot of our people, they already die every day. You know? A lot of them kill each other, which is a part of the curses too. You know? That's a part of the curses. You know? But especially these times that we coming in, because if you don't have the hedge, you know, and that covering of Yahweh Shemir Shah, that Holy Spirit on you, man, you done. You know, the Lord willing, I'm protected, man. You know, and the brothers that's around me, you know, in my camp, you know, and the brothers that's in the other camps, you know, I ain't talking about, you know, other, you know, camps outside of GMS, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Lord willing, man, you know, because, you know, I understand that things is about to go down, things is going to get bad, you know, and carnality won't save me. I can't save myself, you know. Only Yahweh Shemir Shah can save me if he wants to, you know, because our works mean something, but in reality, that's not enough, you know. It's not enough. Let me get that. What is that? Sirach chapter 43. Get that real quick. I ain't read this scripture in a while, but I just thought of it. This is it. Sirach chapter 43 and verse 30. It says, when you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet he will far exceed. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. Right. So it's impossible. And this mortal flesh, we can't go far enough, man. You know, you could have made literally a million videos. You know, been the truth 50 years, 60 years. But if you fall out, say if there was another, I don't know, say if there was another 300, 400 years here in America, which, hey, hey, you know, we don't want that to be, you know, a possibility. We know it's not a possibility. I'm going to say we know it's not a possibility of it, where us being that long. I would believe most of the elect is awoke, man. You got all different types of camps. You know, even outside of GMS, they don't have the 100% truth. You know, just the average Jake knows the truth now. You know, and all these prophecies, like I mentioned earlier, they're happening. You know, the MOTB, you know, famous, they're talking about these things on the mainstream media. So, if you think that we got 150 years, 30 years, even 10 years, I doubt we got 5 years. You crazy if you think that, man. You know, you crazy. But, I'm about to close out. I'm going to get this in the book of Isaiah, chapter... I'm gonna get this in the book of it's like I already said, the book of Isaiah chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, "And I will punish the world for their evil," which is, you know, hey, all the nations, you know, and our people. It says, "and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease." And that's that video of that woman, you know, saying that, hey, you know, this video right here, you know, look at her face. She looks like she's through. She looks like she's sorry, or she needs help. Nobody's coming to your aid, man. You know, nobody's coming to your aid, man. You had all this time. Some men, they gonna want to get something in revenge. You know, they gonna want to get revenge on you, like to do something to you bad. I ain't just talking about rape. Just they gonna want to beat you to death. You know, for doing them so dirty, doing them so wrong. You know, the Lord's going to put the spirit on them to do that, man. It says, "And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." Verse 12, it says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man in the golden wedge of Ophir." Right, because when all hell breaks loose, when the society collapses, you know, when the blackouts hit, you know, when you can't get no gas, when there's no police completely, you know, because all these things are happening as I speak. You know, how are you gonna protect yourself? You can't call the police. There's no 911. You can't physically beat up no man. Any woman saying that, you out of your mind. You can't beat up no grown man. That's not gonna happen, man. You know, that's not gonna happen, man. They gonna beat you. They gonna beat your ass. You know, that's not gonna happen. What am I gonna get? But let's talk about an Israelite man. Let's talk about an Israelite elect man. I ain't talking about any man. You know, but there's gonna be some men that have, you know, they stocked up on supplies, weapons, you know, things that's gonna kind of last you, but that's not gonna save you. You know, those men are gonna be, you know, who you know to look after for those days, but those men are gonna be, you know, want something in return, man. You think that man gonna protect you? He's not getting nothing. You gonna have to do some stuff to that man. You know, do some stuff for him. You know. It says, verse 16, this is about to happen to you women, man. This is where I'm going to probably stop. I'm going to probably end off on the video. It says, "Their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses should be spoiled and their wives ravished." And that means raped. That's what ravished means. It means raped. You know? And a lot of you women, man, y'all through, man. You know? We ain't going to want to help you in that day, man. You know? We ain't going to help you, you know? At least you repent, you know? Hey, and, you know, us brothers in this faith, hey, you know, how can I say this? Your, kitty, or, they don't excite us, man, you know? They don't excite me, you know? You gotta bring something else to the table. You gotta be able to be an asset to me, you know? You gotta be a woman that's first and foremost, you know, you gotta be sorrowful to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because I'm not Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You gotta be sorrowful for what you did, you know. And ultimately, you gotta be a part of the elect, you know. There's gonna be some women that's gonna be saved, very, very few, Very, very few. You know, but it's gonna be some women that's gonna be saved. You know, um, but I'm gonna close out, man. I didn't want this video to be long, too long. I'm gonna give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, and Kagadash, and double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone, and shalom to the elect. I'm gonna say shalom, blah 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 blah.